Hey guys, welcome to episode 172 of The Cat Lady. This is a primarily yarn related channel, so I talk a lot about knitting, crochet, spinning, but I also do a lot of other crafts. So I am Andrea, also known as The Cat Lady. That's C-A-T-T, which stands for craft all the things. So I usually am knitting and crocheting something, but sometimes I throw in some extra things like cross stitch or weaving or spinning or cricket machine right there. So all sorts of crafts, all the crafts all the time. So welcome if you are new. Thanks for joining me. If you're an existing viewer, thank you so much for coming back and checking me out. If you like what you see, please subscribe, share, whatever. I try not to do a lot of that, but I don't know. So in general, I like to record snippets of videos throughout the week and then put them together in one kind of episode at the end of the week. That seems to be an easier way for me to remember things and get everything organized. I am going to try to be a little less all over the place if I can. I know that it's going to be hard, but maybe if I at least record in the same area, because sometimes I get lazy and we'll be on my couch and the phone's all weird. Maybe I'll pull out my camera. Probably not. I'll probably just use my phone. I was talking with a business coach, basically, and she mentioned maybe getting a microphone, so I could look into that. I don't know how microphones would work with the phone. So anyways, if anyone has some suggestions on how to polish this podcast or channel, that'd be helpful. So I'm trying to kind of rebuild my business. I do also have a hand-dyed yarn business that is pretty much kind of, there's still yarn available if you want to check it out, thecatlady.com, but there's nothing new. I haven't put anything new up, so in a while. But with that, I will move on and let you know what I'm working on. So last you saw, I was working on a test knit for Sunflower Rays on Instagram. It's a crochet project, and it's called Don't Mesh With My Heart, and it is a full-size mesh dress. So this was quite a project. I always tell myself I shouldn't do tests, knit or crochet, it doesn't matter, testing, because it is stressful and it puts me on a deadline. But I really like helping out people with their designs and getting free patterns. So yeah, and this was so pretty. This was one of those things I had to drop everything and do it because I just thought it was so pretty. And so far I'm pretty happy with it. But here we are. So we've got the sleeves all done, and we have a good chunk of the body done. I did make a very noticeable mistake, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to be in the back, and I'm not ripping out the whole thing. So when I was supposed to, you can see there's this very distinct line that's not supposed to be there. And if you notice, towards the end, I figured it out. And there is no longer a line towards the bottom there, as obvious at least. And maybe it's still there a little bit. I don't know, but where you end the row and restart the row, there's this like seam. So if I would have realized that, I would have put it somewhere else. I would have had it under the arm or whatever. But this is where I left off last time. That's where this hook is. And so I finished all this since I last recorded, which was like Thursday, I think. It is now Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. Oh. So I've got quite a bit. This goes down to about my bottom. So I just need to keep going. So I'm going to work on this today. I have to take David to the orthodontist, so this will be a good waiting around at the doctor type project. So there's that. And I'm already doing it. I'm already forgetting things that I was going to show you. So other things that I've been working on a little bit, but not a lot because I've been spending a lot of time on that, is the stingray top for Emily. So last you saw it. All the links will be down below of what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. This is called the stingray top. And you can't even see there's my marker. So this is where I left off. So I did a few rows. This is real easy and repetitive. And then it'll have a little part that comes up the top and a border around it, and it'll be two-tone. So I'm going to do this taupe color and then a few rows at the end in black. So I think it'll be cute. And it's just going to be kind of a swim cover-up. She saw me wearing mine as a swim, kind of a swim cover, and she liked it. So that is that. And then I was working on the Serena top, and this is by Passionate Kelsey. She's got a YouTube channel and does YouTube tutorials. So I worked on this while we were out of town last week, and I ran out of yarn. So I had, like I showed you, the little sample ball, or not sample, scrap ball I had left. I got all the way to here. So I made the whole border all the way around to here. So I need to finish up this part, and I need the straps, and that's it. So I had to buy more yarn. However, I had a gift card at Michael's, so this looks like it'll be fine. It doesn't look like it's going to be too obvious. It might be a little bit lighter, but it's not going to be noticeable for this little side. So I got to finish the edging and make the straps. So unfortunately, I had to buy more yarn. So, but while I was there, since I was using a gift card, I bought these two as well. Then after I bought them, I realized they're a little bit less yardage, but I feel like they should be able to be enough to make a top. So this used a skein and some. So this, 2 skeins of this, I'm semi-confident I could make a top. So I just like these colors. This is called Coral Seas Ombre. I don't know why it's called ombre, because it's not really ombre. Because it's not like it's going to fade into like colors. It's going to be variegated, so that doesn't make any sense. But it's a pretty color. It's got these like corals and teals and peach. So these looked fun. Got these at Michael's because they have, so Joann's, which isn't bad, has the larger skeins of this. They're like super size, Lily Sugar and Cream. But I did not want a super size at this point. They usually have them at my local Meijer, but they did not have pink. And this was the last pink at Michael's. So like, I got lucky that I got this. And so yeah, I got these two. And again, it was a gift card, so I didn't have to buy it essentially. So off you go. So I'm going to finish this top, the Serena top. So this is really cute. Hoping I think it'll be fine. It's very stiff right now, so hoping it loosens up a little bit in this cotton. So, but it does have some give to it, so I'm not overly concerned. So that's it. So that's all I've been working on. I looked at my Ravelry page. So if you use Ravelry, you can see everything I'm working on there as well. I'm the cat lady on Ravelry. I have like 9 projects right now. Technically 10, because I have a sweater that's been hibernating for almost a year. And that's a lot for me, and that is like kind of stressful. So I have the Serena top, which will be almost done. I have the Stingray top, which will be pretty easy to finish. I have the hexagon cardigan that will be easy to finish too, but I still got a ways to go on that one. I have the Pincha shawl, which is still ways from being done, but it requires a lot of concentration, so I don't have any of that right now. I don't know when I'm gonna have that. I have the Mesh With Your Heart, Don't Mesh With My Heart dress, which that is priority 1. And I have a baby blanket that's like priority 1.5. So those two like need to be done like at the same time. Grogu, which is priority 2. So dress, blanket, Grogu all need to be done within the next couple weeks. Which Grogu is almost done. He needs eyes, the body, and seaming all the pieces together. So again, really not that bad. Just need to do it. I think there was like 9 of them. I have a weaving project that's not even listed on there, so there's another one. I got the sweater that's in hibernation. Looking around here. I have my hat not hate hats. That's not really accounted for either. And I feel like I'm missing something, so if I could look on Ravelry, I'll remember. But I have a lot of projects. A lot of them are simple. Like again, this will take me like 15 minutes maybe. I really just need to chain the straps. That's really much it. And the ends are all woven. And I think for the most part, I tried to kind of weave as I go. So most of those are taken care of. Just need to snip those. Those ones need to be done. So, and most of the ends are woven. So this will be quick. Stingray will be quick. So yeah, I need to get things done. And I need to figure out how to make this podcast a little less awkward. I don't know. Not a podcast. I gotta stop calling it that too. So any advice, please let me know. Any advice for relaunching, revamping a business, let me know. I am not a business person, so it is my biggest challenge. But with that, we will see you in the next clip. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, and I'm just here with a quick update. So the kids are at day camp, and they are out of power at the facility that they do day camp, so now it's only a half day. So like, I feel like I've got nothing done this week because I've had kids home. So so now that I've had an hour or so to myself, roughly, I figured I really need to crank these out. These are hats for Hat Not Hate, which they are only accepting mail-in donations until like I think the beginning of August, so like I need to get these out like today. So that's the plan, is to get them out today. So I thought I would crank them, get them together, and then show you, and then they will go bye-bye. And I showed you the rest I had, but I'll quickly hold those up again. So I have all these hats that I made like last year, so all my blue hats, and then I had bought yarn to make a few more, so that's what I did today. And this one turned out really cool. It's got this like kind of, it's almost like splashed paint almost look to it. So this is the it's like, this is all Karen Simply Soft. I don't know the colorway of this one, so look that up. And then I have just a kind of a solid grayish blue, and then usually I had just enough to do a half in this splotchy color, and then the other half the blue. So I like this one, actually. This one's my favorite because I do like the two-toned kind of look. I like to wear them slouchy, but you know, for a smaller kid, you could easily roll it up, make it brimmed, and I do like the two-tone brim look, so beanie look. So I don't know, I think I'll leave them in the box turned just so it looks cute, and then those ones I'll leave flat. And that's it. I have a little bit of the solid blue left. I don't know if I'm not going to do it for this box of hats, but I don't know. I don't know if I can pair it with another. I don't have any other blue, so I was thinking making blue and white stripes, but I don't know if that would qualify for that program. Anyways, they want blue hats, so even this has purple in it. I don't know if that's taboo, but I'd say this is a blue hat. So, and yeah, it's a blue hat. It's light blue with blue in it, and it just has some purple highlights. But look how cool that is. All right, so that's it for today. I do have some other things I worked on, but I will either be back later to show those in a later clip, or tomorrow, or whatever. Doesn't matter to you. It's not like you're waiting. So we will be back with more updates. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday. I haven't really been up to a ton this week, so it's gonna be another short episode, but again, I'm kind of figuring out new things, what I need to do to make this better. I don't know. So again, any advice is welcome. My cat is causing trouble in the corner. Anyways, so I have been getting things done though. So this is now a finished object. So this is the Serena top by Passionate Kelsey. I think I made it just a snug, just a tad too big, so it is a little bit big here, but I don't think it's too noticeable. I just kind of keep jacking it up. I need to maybe fix the straps a little bit. So if I just keep shushing it around, maybe it'll get things tightened up. So now I need to retie it though. There's like way too many ties going on here. Which is supposed to be cute, right? It's also like kind of a lacy tie-up thing, but after I loosen it, then I got this loopsy-goosey knot I gotta fix. So anyways, it's cute, it's comfortable. I'm like burning hot for some reason because I've been taking things on and off, and I have my wrap skirt on with it, so I think this looks pretty cute. And there's the back. So you got these kind of straps that go around the back. So I will put the link in the description box below. I have also finished my dress. The Don't Mesh with Your Heart test crochet pattern I'm doing. I need to wash it. I think I ran out of yarn. Like, I'm supposed to make it to here. Is it gonna bother me? I don't know. Do I really want to weave in another set of ends for like literally like 3 loops? It's really not gonna be noticeable once I block it, I don't think. So what, I'm gonna wash it Maybe I'm gonna, this right now is tied like in a knot kind of. I'm gonna hand wash it. I'm gonna lay it out. I mean, like if I just pin it, stretch those out, I just don't think it's gonna be, I think I could just actually just slip stitch it into the thing and it really wouldn't be noticeable. Oh, I don't know. I have more yarn. I could just finish it. I'm weird about these things. Maybe I'll just finish it. So I don't know. I will think about it for a few more minutes, but it is a just above the knee length dress, all mesh, and I have a black undergarment. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a kind of a video of where it was at a couple days ago. So now it is done. It's got these gorgeous bell sleeves. Very nice. So now I have to work up all my notes, which it was actually, the pattern was pretty good. Maybe a few words here and there could have been changed, but in all the mistakes I made were all on my end from not reading it properly. So again, maybe the wording could be different. I don't know, but I figured it out. There are some mistakes, but it's such a forgiving kind of look that it's not even noticeable, except for the one is noticeable. But if you're not looking for it, I don't think you could notice it. So I showed you this before, but I have this like seam. I don't even know if you can see it. Where is it? Yeah, you can kind of see the seam right there, that from where I was joining my rounds wrong. So if you go towards the end, the seam kind of goes away because I figured it out way too far down. So that's done. So done. The stingray top for Emily. I think I'm ready to add the black. I need to have her wrap it around and see where we're at. So, because I think it's almost the length that mine is before I added the white. So I think I will have her try it, and then I got to do the top and the straps and all that other stuff. So, but that's almost done. This was such an easy, fun, quick knit. So, crochet. Everything's crochet. I've not knit in so long. So, crochet is like all the rage right now. So. And lastly, I picked up the blanket again because baby is due in August, so it is almost August. So I don't know where I left off before, but it's coming along. I'm gonna lose my thing. I still have a lot of yarn left, I feel. So I just need to plug along. But now that I'm done with the dress, I can like focus on this, and I also have Grogu. Security guard is out of town until next Wednesday, so I'm hoping to... I probably already mentioned that. See, I don't know what I mention and don't mention. That's part of my problem doing these snippets. Do I need to like write down what I write so that I know not to repeat myself a million times? So whatever. So that's it. So I'm going to work on blanket and Grogu and stingray. I'm going to go downstairs and wash this thing right now. Oh man. I'm just going to add it. I'm just going to add it in. I'm going to add in the I have a scrap right there. Okay, I'm gonna use that scrap. It's like I don't want to bust open a whole new skein. We'll use that scrap right there. I will do the end, weave in the extra ends. It really won't take long. So there, I decided. So it is the weekend. We just got some running around to do. So I will tell you more about that next week. I don't like to share things all the time, like until after. So there's a lot of that weird, you know, you put yourself out in public, you don't want to like, hey, we're going to Hawaii for a month, so you know we won't be home. Our house will be unmanned for a month. So you know, I don't do those kind of things. I know a lot of people do, but we don't. So that's not it. Anyways, I'm making no sense. Anyways, but I did want to share something that I kind of like alluded to but didn't talk about. So I mentioned I had some health things going on. So I had my mammogram. Get your mammogram every year. And it came back and they said, you need another one. We saw something suspicious. I'm like, okay, well, that's scary. But so I went in for, it was like a mammogram / ultrasound. So I went in for the ultrasound and they said, oh, well, the things on the mammogram are just cysts. They're fine. They're normal. However, we found this other thing. We want to biopsy. I'm like, oh no, great. So I had to go in for a biopsy. So that was last Friday. Hence why the video was so late this week posting, because Friday was a hot mess of a day. But they went fine. It was not pleasant. I didn't like it, obviously, but it was fine. I don't like medical, I don't like medical procedures. And I even went in there, I said, I tend to not do well with these things, and I pass out and I get dizzy and whatever, but I was fine. And they kept asking me, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was laying down the whole time, so I think that helped. So it was fine. So I was supposed to get results Wednesday, or they said, call your doctor Wednesday if you don't hear anything. Like, okay, so I think Wednesday, I don't remember if I called on Wednesday or if I just waited. I think I called my one doctor's office. They're like, we don't have anything yet. So I call, and I don't know if I called the other one. So this has been complicated. So for the most part, I've been communicating with my general primary doctor, not my OBGYN. However, my OBGYN was the one who ordered the mammogram officially, even though I had already scheduled the appointment, but she wrote the script for me just to be sure I got the right whatevers. So the 3Ds. So I called my primary. They're like, oh, we don't have anything yet. I called, and so then yesterday I called the OBGYN, left a message. I called the primary. They didn't have anything. I called the hospital that did it, and they said, okay, well, we'll fax them over to both doctors just to make sure everyone gets it if they didn't get it for some reason. So I knew they had it Thursday, and this was like, of course, like 4 o'clock. Everything was going to close, so I didn't hear anything. So then this morning, first thing in the morning, I called the OBGYN. Doctor's out of the office today. And apparently, I'm like, okay, is there another doctor there that can look at it and tell me or whatever? Like, well, we'll find out. I was just talking to like a receptionist, I think. So then I called my primary. She's like, well, we're not allowed to tell you. It has to be the ordering physician. So my primary doctor's office potentially could have told me, but they can't because they're not allowed to. Like, what? I mean, it's so frustrating. So then I call back again at like noon to the OBGYN, and I'm like, hey, I'm still waiting for test results. She puts me on hold for like 10 minutes. I come back to somebody else. She's like, what results are you looking for? I don't see any results here. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, it was a biopsy at the hospital. She's like, oh, at the hospital, nothing in office. No. Okay, let me take your number and we'll call you back. So like an hour later, finally the doctor called and everything was negative. So I'm all good. I have some kind of weird dense tissue that's like weird fibrous tissue that could potentially cause me discomfort and pain in the future. Like if it grows, right now it's really small. I can't remember what it's called. It started with an A. It was like adipose tissue or something. I don't know. So if that could be a problem in the future, hopefully not. So if I ever have like any kind of weird breast pain or anything, then at least I know it's potentially just that. So hopefully that remains nothing, but boy, that was like a whirlwind of a not fun adventure. So, and I wanted to know it's Friday. I wanted to know before the weekend. Also, I have to sit and wait all weekend again. So I didn't want to do that. So here we are. That's that. If you have not signed up for my newsletter, please sign up for my newsletter because I'm going to be having some crazy kind of sale thing. I'm not going to give too many details yet because I'm still working it out. But basically, I want to get rid of all my existing yarn, dyed yarn. It needs to go. I want a clean slate, start fresh, get rid of that. So it's going to be like a fire sale, everything goes type of thing. But it might be like mystery grab bags. I might find some other fun things to put in. I'm still working out details. Yeah. So if you are not, it's going to be only offered to newsletter subscribers first. So that is the plan. So if you're not part of my newsletter, please sign up and you will get first grabs at some kind of crazy mystery sale. If that's your thing. I still haven't worked it out. It may not be that. So if you tell me what kind of sales do you like? Do you like mystery grab bags? Do you like just discounts? Do you like, I don't know, what do you like? What do you like? So, but I was kind of waiting to figure out if I had cancer or not before I was going to decide what I'm doing with my business. So, but I think we're good. So that's been the week. That has been my week. So I appreciate everybody who continues to watch and continues to support me and continues to support my business, even though my business is a complete flop right now. I do appreciate it all. And I'm here and I'm gonna keep going. So that's where we are. I need to figure out this podcast thing because I'm really sloppy lately. So it's not a podcast. Okay, I love you all. I hope you get to craft all the things, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.